Hello everyone, welcome back to a new day, a new video, and as you can see, we are in my Ibis paint gallery, and what we're going to be doing today, we're going to be looking at all of the drawings that I made in 2024. Now, I know I did like a whole Ibis gallery tour before, but that was 6 months ago, and I have drawn a lot in the past 6 months, like ever since then. The last thing that was in the gallery at the time was my drawing of Pomni. So we're going to see that drawing again, but we're going to go through all the drawings that I made in 2024. So this one is, I made this drawing on December 31st, and I finished it on January 1st this year. So this was technically the first drawing of 2024. Then we have here, this is my like both of these are my persona. Her name is Soupy. At one point I think when it was when I made this drawing, I think it was in like my one of my Genshin characters as Sonic characters videos that I said that I wanted her name to be Poppy, but I kind of just want to keep her at Soupy because I feel like the name Poppy is kind of everywhere. So yeah, her name, she's just Soupy. And then here we have like little expressions. She was originally going to be like a little like PNG tuber thing that I was going to try out, but that didn't work out. Okay, then we have, this is like, so this, I think I mentioned this in my last Ibis gallery tour, but she was originally going to be in another Genshin characters as Sonic characters video, which I do want to continue, by the way. But I did Fremine. And I did Fremine as a penguin. And I thought it was so cute. But I think I was going through and I was like deleting some stuff on here. I think it was just like sketches or like drawings. I think it was like mostly sketches that I wasn't going to use. And I accidentally deleted Fremine's. So I didn't have the footage and I didn't have the picture. And I was very sad. So I kind of just posted hers as a short. And I'm honestly not even that happy with how this one looks, so yeah. Okay, so these two, I think I've talked about these two before. This is Ariel, and this is Jasher. They are characters from a story that I'm working on. I realize I need to work on it more because I've been lazy on it. I don't know. I've been having like really, like just like a prolonged writer's block. It's awful. But these are they're teachers. So they're like two of the teachers. So yeah, I like her rings and stuff. I like her outfit. I like his outfit. So yeah, they're teachers and they kind of have a little thing going on. So yeah. And this is my little goober. This is nothing. Okay, now we have Layla. So this, when did I do this drawing? This one was January 18th. Is when I started the drawing. So I like this one. I feel like what I don't like about it is the background in the gold. I do not like how the gold turned out. But other than that, I think this is pretty. I like how the hair looks, especially up here. And I like how her eye came out. And yeah, I think she looks really cute. I just don't like the gold bits. I think I was starting to get like really lazy towards the end because I think the gold bits was like the last thing I had to do. And I wanted to do like a super nice background, but I was just having a really hard time, so I just slapped the color on there. I probably should have made it a darker background. I might go in and fix that. Then we have this drawing of Risley, which I still really like this one actually. Maybe I'll go back and like redraw some of these because I definitely want to redraw some of these. I still really like some of them. Especially this one, because it's a lot of perspective and it looks cool. I think he's one of my favorite characters. I love him. He's my husband. And then we have Farina. Again, I liked this one a lot at the time. I still like it now. I still think it's cute, but I want to redraw it definitely. I still think it's cute. Her face just looks a little smushed, and her skin looks a little dead. That's the main reason why the two things that I don't really like about that much. But other than that, I think it's still really cute. I like how it turned out. Did a little background and everything. Then we have the Valentine's Day skin, like fake skin that I made for my OC Symphony. When Valentine's Day comes around, I will do an illustration of her in this, maybe one with her and Linny, you never know, because I work like that. This is my drawing of one of my kind of like abandoned OCs. I think I made her about a year or two ago. Her name is Portia. And these are like you guys have seen these before in my last gallery tour. These are called dream catchers. They're for a story that I am creating. So basically what they are is that like these ones are the females, these ones are the males. Like, obviously they're labeled. And what they're meant to do is just like protect you from having like bad dreams. So yeah, and they also make really good pets. So here's the female and here's the male. I love them, they're adorable. And this is the main character of that story. His name is Kurt, and this is his cat Midnight. I think I explained in that video how she got the wings. So yeah, I don't remember if I did, but if you guys want to take a chance, go watch the old Ibis gallery tour video. I don't like how he turned out in this, mainly his face and his hair, but you know, it is what it is. You can't have perfect drawings all the time. This was also gonna be for this story. This is like a giant chess set of cats, so yeah. This was a Pinterest study. I really like how it turned out. I like how her hair turned out. I think she's really pretty. This was also a Pinterest study. We have a drawing of Gaming. I still think this drawing is just so cute. Like, I love it a lot. And I will definitely redraw this when it comes time. When did I redraw this? February as well. Then we have Charlotte. This one's cute too, but her face looks a little like smushed. I do not like this picture, so we're gonna move on. Then we have Zhao. I like this one. I think it looks cool. I feel like I could have done a bit better with the hair, but other than that, he looks good. I'd actually never really done like a full illustration of him before. I think I've done like a sketch or two of him in my sketchbook before, but other than that, I've never actually like done a finished illustration of him. Then we have Clarence. This was when she came out. She's not my favorite Fontaine character, but I don't dislike her. She has a nice design. She's cool. But yeah, I like how this came out. Could have been better. Have like a little TV head girl for some reason. Then we have my 6 fan arts challenge. This was also for a video. So we have Farina, Fran Bo, what is this? Ren and Lin? Lennon Rin, yeah. Lennon Rin, Ragatha, Zelda, and 6 from Little Nightmares. Even though I know nothing about Little Nightmares. Some poses. Some little ideas for my book cover, if it ever gets finished. And if I ever learn to draw backgrounds better. Then we have Catnap. This was around when I started getting into Poppy Playtime. And then we have Dog Day. I made a speed paint of this. Might want to redraw these two in like my current like anthro animal style, because I've been enjoying doing that. We have Crafty Corn. I do not like this one, so we're gonna move on. Then we have Symphony. So like with this, I tried something a little different. So like I watch a lot of Ren's Spirit Art, right? And she doesn't really do line art. So I tried to do what she does, and that's like the rendering on top. So that's what I tried to do. And I like parts of it. Like I feel like her hair and her face and her eyes came out very nice. I really like how it came out. And there are lines there that I added just to help out. But like other parts like her clothes and like the gold bits and stuff, it could have been better. I don't hate this drawing overall. I like this part of her drawing because I think her face looks just really pretty. Next we have a little sketch page. This was also a speed paint that I made for a video. Excuse me. So yeah, this is my Persona Soupy. I still think she's really cute, even after like maybe like having her as my persona for like a year or so. This was going to be I made a video about redesigning my old Genshin OC Vienne, and this was originally going to be her new design. But I decided that I wanted to go in like a different direction for it, and now we have like the little goth Lolita girl. I don't know. I don't like this drawing, but this is... Okay, so back when the movie Encanto came out, I was like really a big fan of it. And I made like a whole different like magical family, and she was one of them. Her name is Stella. I have a lot of Encanto OCs that I haven't drawn in ages, and she unfortunately is one of them, which is a shame because I love her. Like, she's adorable. This is Ren Spirit Arts Persona, and yeah, I really like how this drawing turned out. I like her eyes. Her eyes turn out really pretty. Then we have the main character from my story again. His name is Kurt. I don't think I mentioned his name in this video yet. His name is Kurt, and this is Marisol. They're currently best friends, but they're gonna become more than that, you know? This was for an I Draw You Draw on Instagram. And this is Wyatt. He's a little... I know he might look a bit like a wolf boy, but he's actually meant to be a border collie. So yeah, he is a border collie. He's, as you can see, his style is very minimalistic. I like him though. He's a fluffy little boy. And then this is Fern. These two are meant to go together. So yeah, he's kind of like the minimalistic, kind of laid back, boring dude. And then we have this cute little preppy girl. Yeah, I like how the sketch page turned out. I especially love how her chibi turns out. I need to draw these two. I need to draw these two in like animal form in my anthro style. I feel like that would be really cute too. This was also a study. I don't really like how it turned out. It's mainly, well, I feel like everything else looks fine. I just don't like the lips because like the lips just look too flat. So that's why I don't really like it that much. Everything else is okay. Here's a drawing of Linny. I think this was before the update when Arlecchino came out, because this was the update. This was like during the update when Arlecchino came out, and I drew this, and it's okay. I like some parts of it. Could be better. This was Navia from when I did another one of my Genshin characters, a Sonic characters video. I think she looks really cute in this. Then we have Nahida, who I drew as a deer, a doe, a female deer, you know. And then we have Arlecchino. This was when she came out. This was for somebody on Ibis. And then we have Chester the Jester. I need to use this guy for something. He's supposed to be like my Persona's like little sidekick, but I haven't used him for anything, and I want to, because I want to develop the story a bit more. And here's my old profile picture. I think come 2025, I'm going to make a new profile picture again. Not because I dislike my current one, I just feel like there's a lot going on in it. I'll probably keep it for a little bit longer and then decide on what I want to do for a different PFP. This is a guy from the same story that I'm working on. So yeah, he's kind of like a sun deity in a way, or like a sun spirit. I don't know. He's the son of the sun, so that's basically what it is. His name is Solis, which is Latin for sun. So yeah, not very creative there, but yeah, I really like how he turned out in this. He just looks cool to me, and I'm gonna probably work on her design. This is Luna. She's the daughter of the moon. So yeah, I like the little crown on her head of the faces of the moon. I liked how the sketch looked. Well, I vividly remember liking how the sketch looked while working on this drawing, and then I just ended up like, I don't know, I don't like her face. Then we have this. This was when I made my intro animation, and there's my banner. And this is the last picture that I had in my last tour, which was the drawing of Pomni. And I think back then I had spelled her name wrong, and I fixed it. So yeah, this was the last drawing that you guys saw from the last gallery tour. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, so this was just like an attempt at a background. It's okay, I guess. The water kind of just looks like a jumbled mess, and so does the background. The sky is kind of muddy. It's not that great. This was an idea, like a very rough idea, as you can see. It's very messy. For the cover of my story, and as you can see, the story is called The Sun and Moon School of Magic. I think I've said before that I want to make a video talking about this story, and I haven't done it yet. I need to do that. New Year's resolutions, make a video about that. This was another attempt at a background. Don't really like it. Let's move on. This was when Siege Queen came out, I believe, or it was either when she came out or before she came out. I don't like how this drawing looks. I did not do her justice. I feel like I can never do her justice. I've drawn her like 3 times this year. And then we have Hu Tao, and this was for my Genshin characters as Sonic characters video, and I made her a bunny. And I'm really upset because I worked hard on this particular video. Like, there are some videos that I worked really hard on and that I enjoyed making that just didn't do well. And I loved the art for this video. So yeah, it was a little disappointing. Then we have Risley. He was also in that video with Hu Tao. I like how that one looks. And then this was when I started to play, I had played on Cookie Run Kingdom for a while, and then I kind of got off it, and then I got back into it. I haven't played it since I made this in the next drawing. But this is, Milky Way Cookie, I think is what she is. I think she's Milky Way Cookie. And I don't remember the name of this character. But I just remember seeing her and just like, I have to draw her, so I did. So I drew her, and who I think is Milky Way Cookie. I like the background for this. It's cute. And I could have done her better. I'm not too crazy about how she came out, but she's cute, I guess. This was just some random studies that I did while watching Genshin gameplays. Then we have my Miku Miku Beam that I did. This is probably one of, if not my favorite illustration that I've made this year. Mostly because of the hair. I have not been able to replicate this hair ever since, and it annoys me. And then after that, I did my Sakura Miku drawing. I like the hair in this one too. I like how this one turned out. It's simpler, but I like it a lot. Then we have like a crappy building study. Another crappy building study. This is when I designed my Genshin version of me, Mrs. Sophie. This was when Wuthering Waves came out, and I gave it a try, and I really liked the designs of Verena and Encore. So I drew Verena, and I also did a drawing of Encore, you'll see in a second. And here's Sophie in her full form. I want to redraw her again. I've drawn her I think one other time, and it was like for like a name card, and I did not like how that turned out. Whew. Excuse me, it's pretty late at night right now. So yeah, I kind of want to draw her a bit more. Here she is again. There she is again. This was for my intro. I'm gonna have to redo the intro because I was stupid and lost the video. So yeah. Here's Encore from Wuthering Waves. I like how this drawing came out a lot, but she gave me so much trouble, and it's because I couldn't find decent references, because this was just when the game came out, so there wasn't really a lot of references of the characters, so that's understandable. But like drawing her, oh man, it was a pain. But like, I like how she came out in the end, and this is her little woolly. And then we have Idol Farina. I did make a video of like a different illustration of Idol Farina, and I honestly wish I would have made this the picture for that illustration. Not because I disliked the other one, I just like this one better. And then this was the design that I had made for Idol Farina, and this was the illustration. So yeah. maybe I like this drawing, so maybe I will draw her again in that outfit, because I do really like that outfit. I worked hard on it. And then this was also gonna be another one, and I was gonna do 2 in that video, but it ended up just being a speed paint. I was gonna do Nahida, but I didn't do Nahida. This is a drawing that I kind of tried to do like a more painterly thing with, and this was kind of like inspired by Mocha from Sanrio. And here it is again. Here's Emily. This was when she first got her drip marketing, you know, when people were like going crazy about her design. Here is my first Sanrio characters as humans video. This is Hello Kitty. Kuromi, whose name I spelled wrong. I later found out. Cinnamoroll, who I still love. My Melody, and I do not like this one. This one's gonna have to be redesigned somehow. This was the drawing from my first draw with me, and I'm gonna be completely honest, I do not like how this drawing turned out. Then we have Ashtelena. She's from the story that I'm working on. Might want to redesign her a little bit. Mostly her clothes, but other than that, I think she's cute. These are other characters from the same story. These are supposed to kind of be like, how do I describe them? Not deities. These two are the children of, like, that moon deity that you saw, Luna, and then he is the son of that sun deity, Solis. So, yeah. One of them's the villain. Can you guess which one it is? Anyway, here's a, illustration of Lunette. I decided to name her Lunette. And then we have, I was gonna do another one of Nox. I was gonna do illustrations like this of all 3 of them, but I never got to it, and I think I'm just gonna scrap this one and restart it, because I do not like how it looked. This is from my Meet the Artist. I still think this is really cute. So yeah, this is like all of the stuff from the Meet the Artist video. So yeah. A Farida sketch that I made when I was just like in art block, and sometimes when I'm in art block I'll be like, I'm just gonna draw Farina. That's what happened. Another crappy building study. Say that 10 times fast. Another one. Rocks. I made a short about this. I made a short about how happy I was with how these came out. I don't remember where I learned to draw these, but I need to do it again because these turned out really good. This was the designs for the Super Mario princesses as Genshin Impact characters. So we have Daisy, we have Peach, which she ended up having my favorite design out of the 3 of them. Then we have Rosalina, who has my least favorite design out of them. Mostly because of this part of her dress right here. I could have done a lot better, but I was art blocked, so yeah. Then we have their illustrations. And yeah, I like how they all came out. I honestly I want to redo hers. This is a sketch for this drawing right here. So this is kind of similar to like the logo for my school. So yeah, I drew this for my school. They haven't used it yet though, but it's fine. It definitely didn't spend like 2 hours, well, combined with that, like almost 3 hours for nothing. This was a commission for someone on Instagram, my very first commission actually, and this was also a part of the commission. These were her OCs. This was a bit of like a Genshin style study that I did. Really proud of it. I think it looks cute. There's a little colored headshot. Kinich, this was when he was first announced. I do not like how he looks. He looks like he's staring into the void. I do not like how this looks either, so we're gonna move on. And my persona in her dark form. I like how this turned out. I think it's really cute. I like the lighting. This was also for a draw with me. I like how this turned out too. I need to draw her more, honestly. We have a little Pixar of Tails, which is very cute. Also, do not like that either. Kind of reminds me of Baby from Sister Location. This is kind of like a little sheet for Sophie, like her vision, and I designed a kind of a weapon for her. It might clash a little bit, but you know what? I don't care. It's cute. I like it. And yes, she's a Hydro Claymore. This is her name card that I made. Do not like it at all. Let's move on. This was from the video that I made of like me repurposing my old persona. This was one of the videos that I worked really hard on, and it didn't do well, so yeah. This is another illustration. This illustration actually inspired the design, the new design for Vienne, so yeah, that's cool. Then we have the part 2 of my Sanrio characters as humans. Here we have Mocha. We have Tuxedo Sam. Then we have Karopi. I love his little chibi. He just looks so goofy. Okay, so this, I tried this thing where I was gonna draw as many Genshin characters as I could every day until the release of Natlan. So, and I was going in alphabetical order. So we have Albedo, we have Alhaitham, who I was forced to draw against my will because I had to draw them all. Amber, Arlecchino, Ayaka, Ayato, Baiju, Barbara, Beto, Bennett. I counted her as one of them, so we have Emily, Candice, Charlotte, Chevrolet, Chiori, Chungyun, Clorand, Kale, Sino. This was for an art trade on YouTube. I don't recall her name at the moment, but just know this is your character. Then we have Dea, and we have Diluc, and he was the last one I did. And then we have the infamous Miku cat drawing. This is also one of my favorite drawings of this year. My favorites tend to be the drawings of Miku. Who would have thought? And then this was also from that video where I repurposed my old OC. And I still think she's really cute. I thought of a name for her yesterday, and I can't remember it now. So yeah, we'll just move on. Here's her little reference sheet that I made. Her face looks kind of weird, but it's fine, I guess. Then we have my Linny and Lynette drawing. This was from like the KFC collab, and I'm pretty sure I drew this well after that was like happening, I guess. But yeah, this was just made of speed paint. I really like how this drawing turned out. I think they both look really cute. I feel like his hair could look a bit different. It looks a little blocky in this area specifically, but it's okay. I still think it's a cute drawing. Then we have this. This is kind of... So I made an announcement about how I wanted to make illustrations based off of emojis, and I was gonna pick like a combination myself. And the combination I think was like the teddy bear, the headphones, and the coffee. And this is what I got from it. And I love this illustration, but it still hasn't been made into a video. So yeah. And this was actually an idea from the same one. Someone suggested kind of like ocean emojis, and so naturally I was gonna make it a mermaid. But as you can see, it's still in the rough sketch. This is Shinyun. When did I draw this? I drew this in August? Yeah, August. Also one of my favorite drawings. I just really like how she came out in this. I love her eyes. I can't believe I never drew her before this drawing, because she's beautiful, honestly. Then we have Betty Boop. I have 2 Betty Boop drawings that I did digitally. I have this one. I don't know what prompted me to draw Betty Boop. I really don't know. I just wanted to draw her, and here she is. And then here's the other one. A bit more, she's kind of scandalous, as you can see, but she's a real cute character. And then this is my new PF. This is my current PFP that I believe I also drew this in August. Oh, well, shoot. I can't show you it. That's unfortunate. Then we have Columbina. I made this a short. I have to admit, I liked how this drawing was turning out, and then I added like the lighting on the face, and now I like it a little less. Then we have my other drawing of Columbina. I also made this a short. I think this is really pretty too. I like all the wings and the stuff. And then we have the art from when I redesigned Vienne. And here it all is. Excuse me. And this is my little animation that I use in my art videos. Well, all my videos are art videos, but you get what I mean. And then we have a Brazilian Miku, you know, because why not? Because it was all over my feed, that's why. And now we have Chevreuse. I don't know why I drew her. I just like felt the urge to, and I drew her eating her fried food because why not? Then this is when Netland was released. So here we have Kachina. I think this is really cute. I remember taking like several days working on this. It says 3 hours, but really I take several days to work on drawings. This was for a art trade for someone on YouTube. Some ideas for my drawing of Estelle, which was this one, so I went with this one right here. I did this in a draw with me. I was having a really hard time editing that video because of like iPhone storage and stuff like that. So yeah, that video was really hard to edit. Then we have I don't think I've shown this. Oh no, wait, I have her as a short. We have Hello Kitty in my little anthro animal style. Then this was this was the first day of October. I had found like an Inktober thing that was like Genshin themed. I think that I got up to day 6. So yeah, I'm not good at keeping track with Inktober and stuff like that. Excuse me. So we had day 1 was Paimon, day 2 was Traveler. Day 3 was like your main or mains. So I drew Farina and Gaming. Day 4 was Pyro, so I drew Mavwika, and I did not want to draw her whole freaking outfit, so I drew her like that. Day 5 was Hydro, so I drew her. I can't pronounce her name. And then day 6 was Animo, so I drew Venti's little elemental form. And then that was the last day that I did. And then we have this other drawing of Estelle. I absolutely hate it. Let's move on. This was from the first Drawing Your OCs video. Oh, I skipped you. I'm sorry. These two are from the Drawing Your OCs video. Random sketch. Let's not talk about this one. There's this Baba Chops from Poppy Playtime. Then we have some pixel art that I made. I didn't make this on Ibis. I made this in Pixsquare. I might want to make a video on Pixsquare as well. So, yeah. Because I really like that app. I want to use it more. This is when I redesigned Snow White. Yeah, I love the art for this video. Especially this page. I think she's adorable. Here she is. Definitely want to draw her again. Okay, so I think I mentioned like in a past video that I was gonna like take all of the Fontaine characters, all the ones that we have at the moment anyway, and draw like chibis of them and make stickers out of them. So we have, and I used the wheel to pick. So we have Navia, we have Clarande, Farina, Fremine, Chevreuse, Risley, Emily, Cedrine, Charlotte. This is a self-portrait of me that I made as a short. Linny. Oh, now we're into the my most recent Sanrio characters as humans. We have My Sweet Piano, Pom Pumperin. This I made for a school project. Then we're back to the cheapies with Lynette, Chiori, Nuvolette, and Arlecchino was the last one. Then we have this illustration of my OC Symphony. She's about to kill a dude, so yeah. Also made this for the same school project. This is when I started playing Honkai Star Rail, and I haven't met Sparkle in the game yet. I just thought she has a really cool design, so I drew Sparkle. This is from the video where I redesigned some of my characters from my Ibis comic. So yeah. And this was a little comic strip that I made for my school newspaper. So it's like Jesus saying, I command you to love everyone. And then everyone's like, what about Jeff? Jeff is weird. He looks like a walrus. And he's like, yes, even Jeff. And then we have the other piece of art from my my Melody video. Then we have some Sayu fan art. Okay, crazy story about this. This drawing drove me insane. And here's why. This was originally going to be a draw with me. I was having really bad storage problems because of this specific video file. It took up like 25 gigabytes. So I had to scrap this video altogether. And I'm so mad about it. I'm working on this. This is the redesigns for the boys from my Melody, so I'm still working on that. Here's another drawing of Vienne. I really like how she looks in this. I think she looks really cute. And then we have my little, we have Mocha, and then we have Cinnamon Roll, and I'm pretty sure that is the last one. Yep, I have one more drawing in here, but I'm not gonna show you guys, because I want that to be like my, it's a big drawing. Like I haven't even finished the line art yet, and it's already been like over 4 hours that I've been working on it. So yeah, we'll say that this is the last one. The other one's gonna be a surprise because, like I said, it's a big drawing. So yeah, that was all of the art that I have made this year. I'm probably gonna make more, like, by the end of the month. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm gonna go now because my voice hurts. So bye.